Kevin James is here from MODOT. He's an assistant district engineer out of Hannibal. We're talking Work Zone Awareness Safety Week this week, so thanks for coming in. What are some of the biggest things you see drivers do when driving through work zones that can be fixed?
Well, the biggest trend that we see now is distracted driving.
Okay.
And it's really a cause about traffic crashes overall, but it's especially important in work zones to not drive in a distracted way so you can pay attention to the signs. And our goal is for everybody to arrive home safe at the end of the day, both the motorists and our workers.
Absolutely. Years ago, I saw a PSA, I believe it was from MODOT, talking about, and it was a TV commercial that showed cars driving through office buildings. And it's like, you know, this is their office. This is where they work. So this is why you've got to slow down and be careful. Have you personally ever been in a close call?
Well, I actually had an experience several years ago when I was working on our survey party.
Okay.
And I was in the middle of the road doing surveying, and other workers were controlling traffic. And somebody came around the corner and went through our work zone flagger that was there to control traffic. And I had my back to the situation, and the flagger actually said, "Get off the road." So I hurriedly got off the road. The car ran through the work zone and went on. You know, they never stopped. We didn't know what the situation was, but probably everybody that's worked for MODOT's had a close call.
Everybody that's, and that's thousands of people.
Correct.
So you guys also had an incident just this past Friday.
Right. We were patching potholes on Highway 36 around Monroe City in the passing lane, and had several vehicles out there doing the work, and a motorist came along and rear-ended one of our dump trucks. Thankfully, nobody got seriously hurt, but it's kind of the situation. And work zone awareness is a good time of year when you just think about our work overall. We're transitioning out of winter. Hopefully we don't see any more snow, but we're trying to get back in that time period when we are going to be out there doing a lot more work on the roads, and we're trying to remind people that we're going to be out there and we want everybody to go home safe.
And, you know, just as we're sitting here warning people who are driving, you guys focus on your employees too, making sure they're doing everything safely so they get to go home to their families every night. That's
right. And actually, in about the past 15 years, we've had an average of about one MODOT worker killed in work zones about every year.
Wow. So
we're really trying to reverse that trend. We want everybody to go home safe at the end of the day.
And finally, Kevin, just a couple of words of advice for drivers then as we get into spring construction season.
Well, you've seen a lot of information MODOT's put out with our safety partners to buckle up and put your phone down. So you might have seen some information on social media, but Buckle Up, Phone Down is an important campaign that's relevant overall. There's also our travel information map on our website where people can get information about work zones as they plan their trips. It's also a good source of information.
Absolutely. Kevin, thanks so much for coming in, and to all the MODOT workers, IDOT workers, and Iowa.dot workers, to all of them.
Thank you.
Be safe, and as the drivers that go through there, make sure you're obeying those laws and buckle up and phone down. We'll be back with more KHQA This Morning right after this.